we started out the year without our point guard, so everybody kind of had to move over, and I don't know if anybody was ever totally healthy through the whole season. And when we finally got back together, it was right around regional, so they got to do their goal and reach that, and it was really fun to be part of that. Thank you.
I don't know if you was a holler coach, but I can assure you that Coach Collins was a holler coach early in his career. We knew where we stood. Anyone else want the mic? Carly, you want to say anything? You don't have to, that's fine. Al? If you want to, if you don't.
I'm just going to take a collection.
He's going to take a collection. He's one of my proteges. I thought this kid out hurdle, don't let this kid do.
First of all, I just wanted to congratulate everybody that got inducted tonight, and I want to thank the committee for my induction as well. It's a great honor. It's something I'll be very proud of. I had just very, very awesome memories of the days playing sports, going to high school here, and it's kind of what you make it. And I had really good, I don't know, leadership and guidance. I had really good coaches. I had a dad that got me started. You know, you go down a path and you try to look for the best. And before I came up here, I wanted to kind of send a message, and I was hoping there would be young kids here tonight that I learned a lesson when I was a sophomore in high school. And this was during track. My track coach at that time was Brian Humphrey. And I respected Brian, he was a good guy. And I was at a dual meet, it was a track meet, and we had one more event to run, and that was the mile relay. And I was anchor man at the mile relay, and the race wasn't going well for us. The first runner went, he got behind on our team. The second runner went, he got even farther behind. The third runner went, just farther and farther behind. And it came time to me to get to take my baton chance. And Coach Humphrey was standing right beside the edge of the track, and I was ready for my man to come around. And all he said to me was, and he pointed, he said, "Al, you need to catch him right here." And in my mind, I did not visualize ever catching this man because the opponent was quite a ways ahead of me. And where Brian was talking at was on the other side of the track. You had the straightaway and you're going into the curve. And all he said was, "You need to catch him right there." In those few seconds, my mindset totally changed. I went from thinking I was just going to run a race is I'm going to catch this person. So the other team, their team passed the baton. He went on, and I'm still waiting for my person to come on. My teammate comes and I pass the baton. When I get the baton, the other team is already well into the curve. But Coach Humphrey had said, "Catch him over there." He had confidence in me. He probably had more than I had myself at that time, but he said, "Catch him over there." And I ran that race like not like I probably would have normally run the race. I would have paced myself. And this time I didn't pace myself because he said, "Catch him over there." Well, during the race, I'm entering the curve. I don't see this opponent. I come out of the curve, and now we're onto the straightaway, and I can tell that I am catching him a little bit. And I did not catch him where Brian Humphrey had asked me to catch him, but I did catch him at the top of the curve. And we ran beside each other for a while, the rest of the curve, and now we just have the straightaway to the string. And I was able to pull away, and I did beat the person. But my message is, it wasn't winning the race really, but the message that Brian gave me, and I never forgot this because no matter how dismal it might look, no matter how the score might look, how your personal life might look, how things are going in school, every single play is a game changer. And that is so important for young kids to know, because when you're looking at the scoreboard, don't throw in the towel. You're going to shortchange yourself. And that's what Brian taught me that day. I thought I had no chance at all. And he put the confidence in me that I could do it. And that has stayed with me. And I have other coaches that have done the same thing. So the coaches are important. They can say one thing that can really kind of change your life. And I appreciate that guidance, and I appreciate those stories. Dale Collis, I went through the whole, he got me started. And I appreciate all his time. He's been very, very supportive. But that's my story. That's my go get 'em story. But it's just, you know, there's always good things out there. Don't cheat yourself. Don't throw in the towel. There's good things out there. Thanks.
Thanks, Al. That's a good life's lesson, and I think we learned a lot of them here, and I'm glad you communicated that to anyone. Anyone else? To everyone. Anyone else want the mic? If not, I want to thank the Booster Club for the refreshments they have. I think they're still open for a little while longer. They've done this every year. We appreciate it. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen back there. There's more to have, and we'll call it an evening. Thanks for coming, everyone. Drive safely, and come back next year. We have fun doing this. Thank you.